Hi, I'm Lana.
And I'm Jane. We're going to show you the very useful software, Cacoo.
Its main purpose is for making diagrams, such as mind maps, and editing them in a group, all at once.
This video is very good for students doing projects, as you can edit at the same time, and for business people too, and meetings and organizing thinking, and you making pictures with diagrams included.
In this video, we'll show you how to get started with Cacoo, how to make a mind map, diagram organization, settings, how to share your mind map, edit in a group, and save your creation.
And don't worry, we will have the link and the site below.
To get started, go to cacoo.com. That's CACOO.com. And if you don't have an account already, click this green button in the middle of the page to sign up.
This will redirect you to a page where you will create an account. You can sign up with Google, Facebook, or Twitter, but if you don't want to, just enter your information in the boxes below. Click the I agree to the Cacoo Terms of Service and press the Create button.
So now you have created an account. You can start making a diagram by clicking the top, in this top ribbon, the diagram section. So I have signed into my account, and we're going to show you how to make a new diagram.
This is where you will start. First, click on the top button to create a new diagram, or click the arrow beside it for some more options, like a template, but we'll talk about that later.
When you click the Create New Diagram, you'll be hosted into a new tab. It might take some time to load, but this will be your space to create your diagram. If there's a bar at the top, just click X and then it'll go away. You can choose an option from the top to insert a template, where you can choose many different templates like a Venn diagram, a matrix diagram, different mind maps, flowcharts, and other possibilities.
But for that, you only put the information into the template. Although a template is much faster and easier, we're going to show you how to make something from scratch.
First, we'll show you the tools. To zoom in and out, you can just take this and zoom in and out. To show you, I will just drag someone here, make it a bit bigger, and see when you zoom in, he gets bigger, and when you zoom out, he gets a lot smaller. I will delete it right now. Some other tools are the inspector, which is right here, which tells you the text. If you have some text, you can change the font, the size, the color, and other things. Some options for when you draw, some options for lines, the size and positions of some stencils that I'll talk about later, and other things that I will also talk about. To do anything else, just click X.
Another useful tool on Cacoo is the stencil, which is on the right-hand side of the page, but if you want to exit it, just press the X button if you want more space to work with. If you want it to reappear again, just click the stencil button on the top tab page, and it'll come out again. So basically, these folders are just different pictures, and maybe we want to drag out a smiley face. You can make this picture bigger, or you can make it smaller, or you can move it around, but if you're just not satisfied with it, you can just delete it
by clicking the delete button on your computer. Another really useful tool is the draw, which is accessible by this point here. It says freehand line. Now you can draw with the pre-made settings, whatever you want. I'm just drawing circles. Or you can increase the thickness, change the color, and change from dotted, normal, chain, and all different things. You can also change some things by clicking the inspector right here. By clicking the line, you can change the thickness again, change the color, and the type of line again, if you are satisfied with your line and don't want to draw another one. To delete your inspector, just click the X, And to delete your line, double-click the line and click the delete button on your computer.
You can go to the table button at the top to create a table. You can select how many rows and columns you want, and it goes up to 20 by 20. Here we will pick a 2 by 3. So here's where you can organize your information. For example, cats. You can make your table bigger or smaller. Or you can delete it if you just don't. By selecting the whole thing and pressing the delete button on your laptop. To insert pictures from outside of Cacoo, you can click the file button.
Or the arrow beside it. It gives you different options like taking a screenshot, inserting a screenshot of a website, inserting an SVG file from your computer, or inserting another image from your computer. We'll just choose the image.
Here we're going to insert a few pictures on cats.
It might take a while, but it will be there. This picture of the cat is way too big. You can scroll down, scroll to the side, and find the little arrow, drag it to make it smaller. I think that's a good size.
If you want to insert another picture, just repeat the steps that we just did. And double click the picture that you want to insert. Sometimes the pictures will appear different sizes, so it'll just depend on how big they come out.
I think I'm happy with those cats, but I think we can just delete them by selecting, holding, and click to select both of them and deleting them by that. Another very useful feature of Cacoo is the lines. To make a new line, you can just click this to have a straight line, or you can select your line shape, such as curve, rounded corner, and these other ones. I'm just going to take a straight line. You can change the thickness, color, type of line, such as dotted, dashed, or chained, the start to be an arrow, the end to be an arrow, or again, changing the line shape. I think I'm good with this. And so you can just draw your line, and there it will appear. To exit your line feature, just click this again. And to delete your line, drag while clicking to select it and press the delete button on your computer. Another tool that is very useful is the text. Just click here to make a text box by dragging and clicking, writing whatever you want, select it and change the font, the size, or here, the color, if it's bold, italic, or underlined. To unselect, just click away. You can always move it and make the text box bigger or smaller to fit the text. To delete your text, simply hover over your text, and when you see the box, click it and press the delete button on your computer.